You
aren't school children.
You aren't school? Exactly.
You hear Dale
You aren't
frantically trying to speak through his muffled, bruised face.
Dale, do you like him as well? Hank, do you hear this?
I don't know how I feel about this.
Dale, this is something you guys need to work out between yourselves. You know, there's not a lot I can do.
You watch as the guards kind of like the guards in the crowd are all just kind of like looking awkwardly at each other. As Hank,
I turn to one of the guards. Do you need my name for the report?
He goes, that would be helpful.
My name's Dr. Phil, and I'm though I help run this business, I do a little bit of therapy on the side.
Make a deception check.
Just no.
Unnatural 20.
Octavian.
I'm switching dice again. The guard kind of looks and says, "Well, doctor,
yes.
If you're telling the truth, and this man assaulted his own friend,
he did.
I suppose we'll have to take your word for it.
I'm not lying.
You're not lying, but also the man who was assaulted can't really speak.
No, he can't because of love. Isn't that right, Dale?
You see Hank is holding Dale's hand and like just kind of staring at him as the guards kind of come up on either side of him and say, "Okay, let's go. We're going to the stockade." And the crowd kind of starts to disperse, and Dale is just kind of left there, blind and mute, as he just kind of frantically looks around.
Dale, you should go. If you what you feel for him is true, you should go. You know, he might get put. If you don't press any charges, he won't get arrested for beating you up. But you need to go. You need to be his hero. You need to go save him.
I can't believe we're convincing two people we beat up that they're gay.
It's called reverse bullying. We got them to beat each other up, and then we told them.
Octavian, this is not okay.
I don't know. If this blooms into a beautiful romance, I'm okay with it.
If they don't have feelings for each other, they don't have feelings for each other. But if they do, then they do.
Then hello, two gay men.
Yes.
Look, we're not getting arrested here.
Living their best lives.
Okay, I'm just gonna go into the shop at this point.
All right, you head to the shop.
What does Dale do?
Dale is still kind of blind, so he just kind of stands there hoping someone helps him out.
You know what?
Eventually you see Arnold kind of approach.
Arnold?
Is Arnold the guy that always fucks with my plans?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, Arnold.
He kind of looks and says, yeah, what can I do for you?
Could you take this man to the stockades? There's been a very, 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 very big misunderstanding.
He goes, "I love to help," and he grabs Dale by the hand and leads him off.
Make haste. Love could be endangered. August, or whatever your name
Arnold.
is. Arnold. I'm going to walk inside, cleaning my hands. Well, that's taken care of.
Mars writes down in his journal, and today Octavian convinced two men that they're gay for each other.
Well, maybe one's bisexual. He could be pan.
You gotta cover all your bases.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't say this out loud. He's writing it in his journal.
I don't know, he could be one of those loud writers.
See, guys, it gets better.
All right, so you open up the shop for the day. What would you like to do?
I'd like to pray to the gods and pray that my consequences never reach me and that karma never comes.
Make a persuasion check as you start to pray.
I'd like to pray to whatever god is listening that their relationship works out.
An unnatural 20. Because I can't roll below a 20.
You don't hear anything, but you get the idea they got the message.
Okay, cool.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break because I need a drink.
Sounds good.
I'll be right back.
Maybe he
I
does
also-
love him. Maybe he does love him, you know? And like
I
I,
also-
told you, the spell doesn't make them do something they don't want to do. He beat him up of his own accord.
Connor,
Maybe, yeah.
you're not. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Just trying to rationalize these
No.
feelings.
No.
I need
There's-
to go use the bathroom too. I'll be right back.
Just no. No, Octavian, no. You can't rationalize what you've done.
We just reverse bullied someone. We had two men
You
beat
didn't
each
reverse
other up.
bully him.
Yeah,
You bullied him.
no,
You
reverse
bullied him.
bullying
into
is
that.
bullying someone is beating someone up because they're gay. We had two people beat each other up and then convince them they were gay.
You just bullied them into being
Well-
gay. That's all you did.
Well, technically, I
You
never
used
convinced
reverse
them.
psychology on them.
I
but
didn't
you did not
convince them
reverse
they were
bully
gay.
them.
I didn't convince them they were gay. I convinced the guards that they were gay.
Either way, no.
But hey, maybe this will lead them down a very beautiful relationship. Maybe, you know, their friendship will bloom from this, and they'll come back and still want me to pay for what I've done, but they'll be holding hands when they do it.
I don't think that's the case.
I accept all.
I'm back.
Okay, I said I'll accept all, you know, consequences for my actions in that situation. But maybe they'll come back and they'll thank me. Maybe that was the wake up call that the relationship needed.
I don't think that's the case whatsoever, but you can be as hopeful as you want to be.
How is me doing this worse than breaking a man's knees last
No, it's just
night?
as bad. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
as bad. I wasn't okay with that either.
Oh,
But
Look at you,
you guys
Mr.
just
Goody-
did it.
Mr. Goody Two Shoes, you think you're so high and mighty with your morals.
All right.
It's a cold, dark world, Dante.
Sometimes you have to do shit, and that's
Sometimes
fine.
you gotta convince everyone that you two men are gay.
Hello. I have returned.
Okay.
I don't know if we could be marked as villains. We're just forces of chaos.
You're pretty close to being a villain to me, but
I'm not
it's okay.
What are you talking about? I'm a force of law.
I'm a force of law. Now that law was written on a napkin, but it's still law.
Oh my god. Okay, so
And I may be a man of God, but I am also God's wrath.
I mean, granted, the church has done much worse.
I agree. The church has done many worse things.
We
It's
broke one
proven
man's.
by history.
We broke one guy's pair knees and convinced and bloomed a homosexual relationship. We're already doing a lot better than the Catholic Church.
Okay. Sure.
Is Logan
If
back?
that's what
I'm
you
back.
believe.
Yes, he's back.
Hello.
Is everybody back? Ready to continue?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
What if Arthur? Wait, no. Is it Arthur or August? What's his name?
Arthur.
Arnold.
Which-
Or
who?
Arthur?
Somebody-
Arnold? It's Arnold.
Arnold is the man who I hate, and Arthur is the dude that Hugo hates.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Too many A names. Can we change the crime boss to like
Artie?
Zeke or something?
You can call him
Ah,
Sin.
he's gonna be-
you can use
he's
his
gonna be
last
Andre.
name.
Sin. I can do that.
Sin. There we go. We'll go with Sin.
We'll call the crime boss Sin, and the guy Octavian hates for no good reason, Arnold.
I have a very rational reason to hate that man. Thank you very much. So, we need to game plan. Did we find out where his... No, did we find out his location?
Kern doesn't know.
He communicates only through telepathic messages and dead drops.
Dead drops.
I say we find... We should find the dead drop. Even though they're random, there has to be some pattern.
But we also don't know what they look like either. It could be like it could be a barrel, it could be like a person.
We should find someone. I'm pretty certain they're the people because we need to find the people who are getting the messages. Though we did break one of
City.
their
Yeah,
one set of kneecaps yesterday. Let's try not to do that again this time.
Did we ask Kern what the dead drops look like?
Or the other people.
He said that they were typically in trash cans, back alleyways. They were hidden. And you never asked him about other agents. You
Okay.
kept it general to his territory.
Oh, I need to go check on the sewer Goliath.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All right.
Yeah.
As you approach the back room, you can get this wafting stench emanating from the little corner hatch. And as you push aside the heavy objects you put, unlock it, and open it, you see the half-eaten remains of a Goliath.
Oh damn.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh god.
do I see the money?
That's what you're worried about here. Not
Make it a
Well,
investigation.
we gotta give the money back to the people they stole it from.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Because I think our first priority is give the money that they stole back. Investigation, I got a 17.
17. You, through the half-chewed flesh and what remains of his tunic, you do find a small pouch containing about 200 silver.
I will take that money.
All right.
Did he
All
have
right.
anything else on him?
He had a long sword, a short sword, and a heavy crossbow.
Okay. No papers of any kind or anything like that?
Sorry. He does not appear to have any papers on him.
Okay.
I will take his great sword out.
The
Or is it a
long
long
sword.
sword?
Yeah,
Long sword. I'll take his long sword out.
All right.
I think I can use a long. Yeah, I can use a long sword, so I'll keep it.
Perfect. You now have a
Yeah.
long sword.
Cool.
It's not magical, but it is kind of ornate. It looks like he maybe had it specially crafted just for him.
Okay.
It's got an obsidian handle.
The pommel is his head.
The,
That's how he knows it's his.
Oh my god.
the pommel is a sharp point. The
Oh, okay.
diamond shape.
Oh, all right. Cool. I have a -1 to wield it because I have an 8 in strength. I have a 1d8 -1 for doing damage with it.
All right.
So bad.
So the highest you can roll is a 7.
Huh?
The
Yeah, the
highest
highest
you
I
can
can
roll
roll
is
is
a
a 7. Yeah, so we need to get this money back.
But we don't know where it goes, so just hold on to it for now.
Well, didn't we get didn't we steal
You-
the ledger?
You didn't steal
Yeah.
his. You stole a piece of paper that had 3 addresses on it, and one of them was yours.
So
Let's
let's
go to
check
these-
the other.
Yeah, let's take it to the other ones and give them money back.
All right. It takes you a few minutes to find the first address, and you come up to what looks like a shoe shop, and you see
Oh,
a halfling girl outside sweeping, and she sees you approach, and she's like, "How can I help you?"
Oh my gosh, do you have Goo Goo Vados in here? A lovely heel, a stiletto heel.
She kind of looks at you confused and says, "Well, Papa makes the shoes, so you better ask him."
I'll open the door. Hello, I'm looking for a papa.
You see this
Oh my god.
slightly portly halfling gentleman sitting behind the counter, and he kind of sees you, and he takes off his glasses, and he goes, "I am this Papa, if
Do
that
you
is
sell
what you
Goo
mean."
Goo Vados here? It's a type of like elven stiletto.
He goes, "We sell stilettos. I'm not familiar with the term you're using. Goo Goo Vado?"
Yes.
Because I don't believe we have any of those, but we do have some stilettos if you're interested.
I do have another question. Maybe you could help me out on that. Did a large Goliath man come by recently to collect some money from you?
As you say this, hold on. What's your AC?
My AC?
Yes,
13.
Oh no.
13. As you say this, you feel a slight tap behind you, and as you turn around, you see the daughter has hit you with the broom. And she says, "You're with that damn Goliath, aren't you?"
I'm not with him, but I'm here to, if you could just tell me how much money he gave you, I'm here to reimburse you.
He took. He didn't give them money.
Technically, yeah. How much money did he take from you? I'm here to reimburse you.
The father kind of comes over and calms his daughter down. And he goes, last night he strong-armed us and took 100 silver.
Oh, 100 silver. All right. I will give him the 100 silver back. Here you are, sir.
You gotta place it in his hands, and he just kind of looks at it and looks back at you and says, how did you get this?
Well, your daughter here hit me with her broom, and I'm a pinata, and when I get hit, I dump out money.
If you'd like, you can make a deception check.
I'm gonna try this now.
27. I'm like Sonic. When you hit me, I drop all my coins. Let's just say that Goliath's not going to strong arm you anymore.
All right.
That's true. He won't.
Yep.
The older man kind of takes it, and he kind of shakes his head and hands it back to you and says, "No. If they don't get the money, they'll take more from us, worse things."
They won't know that they're not getting the money. The man who's in charge is currently he's looking for some knee replacements, and his mind is somewhere else. He's not worried about your shop anymore.
He kind of shakes his head and says, "Well, is there any way I can repay you?"
Maybe look into getting some Google Videos.
God. Oh god. I say we go to the next address.
Do you actually sell some heels? I'd like to purchase some.
He sells some pretty basic, looks like they're carved out of wood heels.
Oh, clog heels?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They don't
These are
have the necessities to make plastic, so they make do with what they can.
These are the ugliest things I've ever seen. How many do you have? I'll take them all.
He goes, well, we have, I think, 6 pairs. Each one is a silver piece.
I'll take 1 pair and we'll call it even, alright?
He you hand him a silver piece and he hands you these kind of odd-looking wooden stilettos.
Cool. I'm gonna add them to my costume and disguise kit.
Oh, I'm gonna preface with Hugo probably stays behind to man the shop.
Oh, okay. And then, yeah, I guess we'll go to the next place.
All right. The next place seems to be what looks at first like a bookstore, but as you get closer, you see that there is a bouncer outside the door.
Oh.
Hello, sir.
He goes, "How old are you?"
Oh, gosh. 27, I think? I can't remember.
He goes, "Then you're good to come in. What about the rest of you?"
Oh, I turned to Sphere. Oh, no, Sphere's not with us because Hugo's at the shop, right?
Yeah, Hugo's at the shop.
Dante, how old are you?
30.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
What?
Yes, what exactly is this store?
He goes, "It's an adult bookstore."
Oh, my God, yes. Oh, my gosh, yes. I throw the door open and I run inside.
Octavian, you can't even use any of these books.
I don't want to use them. I can read.
All right. You head inside, and the curtains are drawn, so it's pretty dimly lit. It's only illuminated by what looks like some floating candles in each aisle. As you throw the door open and let the sunlight in, you see these men and a few women kind of recoil from the sunlight and back off into the shadows.
Yes, porn vampires. My favorite.
Oh my god.
I'll run inside and go, Mars, it's not about how many paragraphs the porn has. It's about how you use it.
Are there some artful porn?
Ooh, tasteful nudes.
Are there tasteful nudes here?
Make an investigation
Of the
check
kind?
as you begin to peruse the shelves.
Ah, yes, Dante. I see a copy of Big Titty Bitches from Space. This belongs in a museum.
It's called hentai.
Hentai.
Art?
It's Elvin.
It's called hentai and it's an
Yeah.
art.
All right.
Go get it. Go get
Are
it.
you talking to Pumpkin?
I am going talking to Pumpkin. Go get AJ. Go. Go. Go get him. Get him.
All right.
Oh.
So what'd you get for your investigation? To peruse the shelves.
Let's see, my investigation. got me a 14.
14. As you the door shuts and it gets dark again, as you peruse the shelves, you see a candle kind of gently float next to you, and as you begin to peruse the books, the candle keeps itself hovering just a few inches away to illuminate your purchase, or not your purchase, your perusing. After maybe 5 minutes, you do find a book that's less smut and more tasteful art.
Hmm.
Huh.
It's a quote-unquote anatomy book.
All
For
right.
research. It's for research.
Research. It's research. This is
Research.
about art, guys. I'm here for art. I am an art collector.
You find a book called Two Turtles, One Shell.
Oh God, no, no, never,
God.
never that.
The title doesn't lie.
Oh my God. Okay. Cool. So while that's happening, I'm gonna do some other investigation for some artifacts. 'Cause why
Make
not?
an investigation check to see if there's any artifacts in the shop. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going up to the shopkeep.
All right,
With a total of 24.
24.
Mars is extremely uncomfortable.
Hi, yes, I brought a holy man into your place of sin and debauchery. I'm here to purge the place.
Before that, Dante, you look around for artifacts. Even in the dark, you can still see pretty well. It doesn't seem like this store has any relics or anything like that. It looks more like just the shelves are stocked with smut.
Okay.
Dante, but this place is such a... It's such a holy land of debauchery and sin. The gods play sick games with me. They reward me for such horrible actions with such beautiful things.
All right,
I
so
don't disagree with you. But, you know,
I go up to the shopkeep.
I have my own
Uh-huh.
agenda
Okay,
of things to look for.
Dante, you don't need to you don't need to disguise what it is. I'm not gonna judge. All right, you do you. You have fun. All right, I gotta talk to the shopkeep. You peruse around.
all right. So as you approach the shopkeep, you see this tall elven woman. Not too old, maybe in her 400s. Long
Hello,
red
ma'am.
hair and large reading glasses resting on her face.
She has large tracts of land.
And she
I say,
kind of
hello, ma'am. I'm currently I was wondering if you have any Tabaxi or Lionin books. I believe it's called like furry porn, as one would
my
say.
she kind of she gestures her hand, and you see these candles kind of float up to a sign on the right side of the room that specifically says furry section.
Oh, thank you very much, ma'am. Also, I would like to ask you a question. Did a Goliath man come in here about a night ago and demand some money for some insurance?
She goes, yes.
Take about 100 silver.
He came in and he took roughly 100 silver from our
Roughly
day's
100.
business.
I will take out the bag of money and begin counting one piece at a time, the silver pieces onto the counter.
Oh my God.
Well, ma'am, let's just say that Goliath isn't going to be harming you or your business anymore.
She kind of smiles and says, that will be quite pleasant.
Yes. And you also got yourself a very much recurring customer. So here's your money back, and I'm going to go to the furry section and see what I can find, all right?
She bows and says, again, I appreciate you. And she takes the money and quickly stuffs it into what looks like a safe.
I'm gonna go and peruse the section.
All right.
Mars, they have a lion, they have a Lexidon one. It's called All Trunk.
Oh my god.
I think we should move on and just give the money back now.
I don't know.
Wasn't that the last money guy, though?
It was the last money guy. What a place to end on, am I right? Yes. I just want to I want to purchase just a few books. Let me just take a look around.
Go for it. That's fine.
Dante, were you buying that book that you found?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be
Yes, I will.
5 copper.
We can start a book club, guys. Poor
alright.
book club.
Mars is still extremely uncomfortable.
Okay.
Mars, you
How
just 5 copper. Mars,
copper?
you're 5 copper. You're kind of standing by the doorway as people kind of come in and they kind of give you a curious look as they kind of bundle themselves up and try and look inconspicuous.
So I pull up 3 books and I bring them to the counter. I'll read out the names as I put them on the counter. So I'm buying this one for Mars. It's called Ivory at Night, Ilexidon Love Story. This one love story called Who Ordered a Meat Pie, about someone ordering a meat pie and ends up having a little bit more than they bargained for, if you know what I mean. This one, which is a Leonid one, called Mains of Glory. This another one, surprisingly called Welcome to the Bone Zone. Can't wait to figure out what this book's about.
All right. Are you buying all of them?
The fifth book is called The Little Smith Who Could. This one's for Hugo when we get back.
Oh my god.
You're buying all of them?
Yes.
That'll run you about 25 copper.
25 copper. Excellent. I'll pay him a gold.
All right. She graciously thanks you, and she takes these discreet-looking bags and stuffs them in the bags and says, "This way, no one gives you curious looks as you walk through the streets."
I'm going to pat her hand when I take the bags and be like, "You're doing the Lord's work here. Keep it up."
All right. And that is where we'll end it for tonight.
Cool. That's the porn shop. Got it.
Yeah!
Got it.